This is about your precious daughter who you've raised and protected since the day she was born. You've been feeling uneasy lately, haven't you? A strange worry that comes over you when she leaves the house. Those nights you wake up suddenly thinking about her safety. These feelings aren't just normal parental concern. They're divine messages trying to reach you. Guardian Angel Gabriel has been watching over your daughter and has detected a situation developing that you need to know about immediately. The sudden thoughts about your daughter's phone activity, the dreams where you're searching for her, the unusual sense that something isn't quite right in her social circle. These are all signs being sent to you. Divine protection is surrounding your family right now, but you need to understand what's happening before Monday arrives. Monday is not just another day. It represents a critical turning point for your daughter's well-being. The fact that you found this message today is no coincidence. It was divinely guided because time is of the essence. Guardian Angel Gabriel has revealed something deeply concerning. There is a male figure in your daughter's life who is not who he appears to be. This could be someone she recently met online, a new friend's older brother, or even someone in a position of trust. When you've seen him or heard about him, he seemed respectful, well-spoken, and harmless. But Gabriel sees his true intentions and what he plans for this coming Monday. Behind his polite behavior and careful words lies a calculated plan that puts your daughter at risk. He has been slowly building trust, creating a false sense of security, while planning something for Monday that would devastate your daughter emotionally and potentially put her in danger. Your daughter, with her trusting nature and kind heart, doesn't see the manipulation happening. She believes his compliments and attention are genuine. She doesn't recognize the subtle ways he's been isolating her from friends and family, making her feel like he's the only one who truly understands her. This pattern has been developing over weeks, becoming more intense recently. Divine intervention is happening right now, just in time, because Monday would begin a chain of events that would be much harder to reverse. Gabriel wants you to know that your parental instincts were right all along. That unease you felt wasn't overprotectiveness. It was spiritual awareness of a real threat. Let's look at the signs you may have already noticed, but perhaps didn't connect until now. Has your daughter become unusually protective of her phone, turning it face down when you enter the room, taking it to the bathroom, sleeping with it under her pillow? This isn't typical teenage privacy. It's a sign of unhealthy communication happening. Have you noticed changes in how she speaks about herself? Perhaps subtle comments about her appearance that she never worried about before or knew. Insecurities that seem to appear suddenly? These are signs that someone is manipulating her self-image, making her feel she needs their approval. Pay attention to timing. When did she start mentioning this person? When did her mood shifts begin? When did she start changing her style or vocabulary? Gabriel reveals that these changes followed a specific pattern, beginning with small shifts that have accelerated recently. Your family pet may have provided warnings too. Has your normally friendly dog or cat acted differently around this person or when your daughter returns from seeing him? Animals sense negative intentions that humans often miss. Look at your daughter's sleep patterns and energy levels. Has she been more tired, having trouble sleeping, or experiencing strange dreams? These are spiritual warning signs that her energy is being drained by a negative influence. Even the coincidences of canceled family plans or her sudden disinterest in activities she once loved are significant. The times she's been late coming home, the new places she mentions going, These aren't random teenage behaviors, but pieces of a concerning pattern that guardian angel Gabriel is helping you recognize before Monday brings it to a critical point. What makes this Monday so significant? Gabriel reveals that this male figure has planned a critical step in his manipulation. He intends to isolate your daughter further by creating a situation where she feels she must choose between her family and him. This could involve a fabricated emergency, an ultimatum, or an event that seems exciting but puts her in a vulnerable position. This Monday isn't just about one day. It's about establishing a pattern that becomes increasingly difficult for your daughter to escape. This situation is unfortunately part of a larger pattern affecting many families. Young women and girls are particularly vulnerable to this type of emotional manipulation because they're naturally empathetic and still developing their sense of identity. The tactics being used, love bombing, isolation, creating dependency, and intermittent reinforcement, are designed to create a powerful emotional bond that overrides logical thinking. The consequences extend beyond emotional manipulation. Your daughter's self, confidence, trust in her own judgment, and future relationships could all be damaged. Gabriel shows that without intervention, this situation leads to patterns that could affect her for years to come. What makes this particularly dangerous is that it's happening during a significant astrological alignment that strengthens manipulative energies. Monday's moon phase creates an especially vulnerable time for intuitive young women like your daughter. This isn't about controlling your daughter or limiting her independence. It's about protecting her from someone who specifically selected her because of her kind nature and natural gifts. The very qualities that make her special are being exploited by someone who recognized her light and seeks to diminish it. Guardian, Angel Gabriel is offering powerful protection for your daughter, but certain actions on your part will strengthen this divine shield. Begin by creating a prayer of protection each morning. Guardian Angel Gabriel, I ask for your protection over my daughter today. Surround her with your light of truth and clarity. Help her see clearly and make wise choices. Thank you for guiding her safely through this day. Creating a subtle energy barrier around your daughter is essential right now. When she leaves the house, visualize a sphere of golden light surrounding her completely. This divine protection allows positive connections, while blocking manipulative energies. This visualization takes just moments, but creates powerful protection. Physical objects can anchor protective energy. Place a small clear quartz crystal in your daughter's room, perhaps on a windowsill or bookshelf where it won't seem unusual. If possible, gift her something containing the color gold or white to wear, a bracelet, hair accessory, or clothing item. These serve as constant protection anchors. Digital safety requires immediate attention. Without creating suspicion, ensure location sharing is enabled on family devices. Review privacy settings on her social accounts. Most importantly, create natural opportunities for phone-free family time before Monday, perhaps through a special meal or activity that naturally involves setting phones aside. Salt is a powerful energetic cleanser. Add a pinch of sea salt to your daughter's bath or shower products. As she bathes, the salt creates a protective energy field that negative influences find difficult to penetrate. You'll know these protections are working when you notice subtle shifts. Your daughter making eye contact more often, mentioning future, family plans again, or showing interest in activities she'd recently abandoned. These are signs that clarity is returning and manipulation is losing its hold. Your connection with your daughter is more powerful than any outside influence. The bond you formed from the moment she was born created an unbreakable spiritual link that guardian angel Gabriel can now strengthen. Your parental intuition is not just emotional, it's a divine gift specifically designed to protect your child. When you feel something isn't right, that's sacred wisdom speaking through you. To strengthen this intuitive connection before Monday, spend a few quiet moments each day focusing on your heart connection with your daughter. Imagine a golden cord of light connecting your heart to hers, unaffected by distance or disagreements. This energetic link allows you to sense when she needs you, even when she can't or won't ask for help. Learn to distinguish between normal parental worry and true, intuitive warning. Worry feels scattered and generates many fearful scenarios. True intuition feels centered, specific, and often comes with a physical sensation in your chest or stomach. When you receive these intuitive flashes about your daughter, write them down immediately. The challenging behaviors your daughter may be showing aren't rebellion against you. They're signs of confusion created by outside manipulation. When you respond from your intuitive center rather than emotional reaction, she senses the difference. Your calm certainty becomes her anchor during this confusing time. Guardian Angel Gabriel reveals that your intuitive abilities are especially strong right now. Trust what you're feeling about your daughter's situation. Once you've implemented protection before Monday, Gabriel guides you toward healing the vulnerable areas that allowed this manipulation to begin. Creating open communication without interrogation is essential. Rather than direct questions about this person, ask about her feelings. What makes you feel happy lately? Or, what's been on your mind this week? These open questions invite sharing without defensiveness. If your daughter has been manipulated, she needs to recognize this without feeling judged or ashamed. When the moment feels right, share an age-appropriate story about a time when someone misled you. This shows vulnerability and creates space for her to share without embarrassment. Family meals create powerful healing opportunities. The act of sharing food establishes safety and connection at a primal level, even if conversations remain superficial. At first, the energetic healing happens through your presence and intention. Gabriel shows that physical activity together, even a short walk or dance session, helps release the emotional hold of manipulation. Movement breaks negative energy patterns while strengthening your bond. Forgiveness plays a crucial role in this healing journey, not for the manipulator, but for any moments when you missed early signs or when your daughter rebuffed your concerns. Self-blame creates energetic blocks to the very intuition you need right now. The timeline for full healing varies, but Gabriel reveals that the strongest restoration begins within 3 days of implementing these practices. By next month's full moon, you'll notice significant positive shifts in your daughter's confidence and openness, as long as Monday's planned manipulation is prevented. Guardian Angel Gabriel wants you to see beyond this immediate challenge to the beautiful future that awaits when you take action before Monday. This experience, though concerning now, holds the seeds of incredible growth for both you and your daughter. The very attempts to manipulate her will transform into unshakable discernment and strength when you intervene with divine help. Your daughter's natural empathy, temporarily exploited by negativity, will become her greatest gift once this situation is resolved. She'll develop an exceptional ability to recognize authentic connection versus manipulation, a skill that will guide her throughout life and help others. The protective bond you strengthen now creates a template for all her future relationships, By demonstrating loving boundaries, you show her what healthy connection truly means. Watch for these signs of positive transformation: renewed interest in future plans, spontaneous expressions of gratitude, and the return of her natural joyfulness. You'll notice her true personality re-emerging as the manipulative influence fades. This challenge arrives not to harm your family, but to activate a deeper level of connection and spiritual awareness between you. What was meant to separate you will ultimately create an unbreakable bond that extends protection to your entire family. Guardian Angel Gabriel stands beside you right now, ready to help you protect your daughter before Monday arrives. The window for most effective intervention is extremely short. Begin the protection practices immediately after hearing this message. Your daughter's emotional well-being and future relationships depend on the actions you take in the next 24 to 48 hours. Show your appreciation for this divine warning by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens Gabriel's protection over your family during this critical time. Trust that this message found you at precisely the right moment. Your daughter needs your spiritual strength and guidance now more than ever.